And certainly Nigel Davies back at the helm with all the experience and connection he brings to the club and the region has paid early dividends. And they'll go after the Benetton put in here. 8 metres out from their own try line. That's a hefty shove from the Scarlets. Look at this. Well, the first one I said maybe a few moments ago, Benetton quite happy to get the ball out the back as quickly as they could. They were under pressure. Well, they've doubled down here, the Scarlets. Massive penalty through the process. First points in a Scarlets shirt for Carwyn Leggett-Jones. He too on his travels in the summer. He'll be a big addition to the Ulster squad for next season. The Zimbabwe-born lock forward. Back in Treviso for his second spell.
You were all right, but then you went off, okay? Yeah.
Off feet is the decision and a Benetton penalty. That's much more like it. Relative normal service resumed. The first one, I think, was just a little bit of a mulligan. Thomas Gaggio and what he can do if you give him any kind of space. How about Gallerini in terms of his carry? Well, he's met with a beefy challenge by Marnus van der Merwe. Turnover ball, illegal.
Okay, but the tackler, just set it over there, guys, don't compete.
Going after every ruck.
And it's cost them 3 points. Inside that 5-metre line. Underneath the posts. Try line beckoning. We've got a no arms tackle. Penalty advantage indicated by Andrew Brace. A Douglas footwork and in he goes. And for you at home on that closer camera angle, it's much more advantageous to see what's happening, because away goes Gareth Davies. Almost lost in the gloom. Jack Davies was lurking with real intent. Now how ambitious do they want to get in this circumstance here? Can they outmuscle and bar their way through? Fletcher Anderson, they've got the advantage. They throw it wide. Brilliant pass, brilliant take, superb try. A whole different angle this evening. That's the more orthodox camera position high up in the stand.
On the left, on the left.
The ground level behind the defensive lineman was an interesting one. Garbisi just says to his forward, back on you go, and then there's a little bit of space. Oh, he's away. Can he get there?
No, absolutely, Connor, isn't it? And you know, a lot of back and forth from Benetton. But just in the last couple of phases there, you could see that Garbisi was just looking up at the pillars. And
Sam Lousy still working hard. 2 Benetton players. One of them's pinged. Penalty advantage here. Blacker knows that. Kicks it over the top. It punches up. Oh, look at this. From the teenage fly off, and he gets his pass away. Max Page. Young Carwyn Leggett-Jones will need every second of that just to get the adrenaline and the heart rate down to somewhere around 150, because it's skyrocketing at this moment in time. The architect of the try, and he's missed the conversion. Well, they couldn't separate the sides the last time they met. That was a drawn game, and this one is just a matter of moments away from being that. He's not going to make it, just pulls it to the side. I'm not sure it had the legs either. Scarlets getting dangerously close to where if the referee were to ping against them at the breakdown, there might be another shot in it for Benetton. And right on cue, they have a chance.
Strong on the ball. And off it.
That's a much better strike. Much better strike. It's very tight. He hasn't got it. Off the pitch. They just need to clear it. Oh, it's still in field. And finally, the ball goes dead. The whistle sounds.